Today
Woo-hoo.
is March 25th. Happy birthday to my oldest child. Yeah, so today is March 25th. This is Julie Grimmets. With me is the lovely Glenda Robichaux, and we're doing our Wednesday webinar a little differently today. We figured we would address the amazingness that is the emotional roller coaster.
That we're all on together.
What I love
and
about
not together.
right? And not together. What I love about this picture is that there's a foot hanging from the top of that first little loop.
Oh my goodness.
You see it? It looks like there's somebody up there.
So in case you feel like that today, we want to talk you down.
Off the ledge.
So we will cover our March promotions as there's a few days left to the month. Then we will focus on our topic of emotional roller coaster and close with some really awesome online upcoming events.
So peppermint soft gels are our typically what is a 10% off item. doTERRA has been surprising us lately and giving us an extra percentage. So our peppermint beadlets are available this month at 15% off. Now these are really great because yes, you can totally just drop a drop of peppermint oil in a glass of water, like make yourself a nice hot peppermint tea. You could even put peppermint oil into a gel cap and let it get down into your stomach. But these peppermint soft gels are enterically coated. And what that means is that they will get all the way down into your intestinal tract before they release. And why this is so important is so many of our chronic digestive issues are due to imbalances in your intestinal area. So making sure that peppermint oil gets all the way down can provide some fabulous relief in those lower intestines.
Mm-hmm. And to our topic at hand today, reducing stress enhances health. And Julie and I thought we would just kind of share some of what we are each practicing in our homes. As I know for myself, as these days continue to press on, sometimes I feel great. An hour later, I can be near tears and then be okay again. And I think that it's important that we honor how we're feeling during this time, but also try and take care of ourselves too.
And really remember the amazing tools that we have to do so.
Yes, because these oils I have never used them, I don't think, so consistently, so much as I have in the last 2 weeks. Like I'm probably grabbing something almost, I don't know, once an hour.
So a little history of aromatherapy. This is a really cool thing to remember. You know, we sometimes think that essential oils are the newest, latest, greatest fad, but this has been used for hundreds, not thousands of years amongst our communities to help with this whole emotional balancing. People were utilizing them in rituals and religious practices because it does help to create a different mental and emotional state.
It's pretty powerful. And some of the science behind it is when you actually breathe in and smell an essential oil, it goes up into our olfactory system and gets to the limbic part of our brain, and that's where we store all of our emotions. And that's why aromatherapy is so powerful to help you kind of manage your emotions, because it actually causes some chemical responses in there. And I think if you have an essential oil, we should take a moment and just breathe some in. What do you think?
Fabulous idea.
Let's see. I have the 6 emotional aromatherapy oils in front of me. I am going to go with peace.
And I made myself a little blend. I called it Strength. And it has jasmine. Nope, not jasmine. It has geranium, clary sage, thyme, and lemon.
So whatever oil you might have near you or your favorite, go ahead and grab it. Take a drop in your palm and bring your hands to your face and just take a nice deep breath. Do that a few times. Just really let it sink in.
I love adding oils to the palms of my hands and just inhaling it off of my hands. I think it is probably the most simplistic and direct way that we can get that power of the aromatherapy part.
Oh, it just feels like a little blanket being put around me. And it's so simple, so easy to do. You can do it anytime. Anytime.
Anytime, anywhere.
Another little tip that I have noticed that I've been doing is, as you start to be more in your home, put the oils around the house where you use them. So I find that sometimes when I just, I'm not going to lie, we've done a lot of couch time watching the TV, but sometimes I start to get real anxious when I'm on the couch just watching TV, especially if I'm scrolling through Facebook and just really not tuning in or minding what I'm doing. So I've got some oils by my side of the couch that I like to use to kind of help with that. I've got, all my citrus oils in the kitchen. So as you spend more time at home, maybe kind of be more mindful of where you're putting the oils in the house so you remember to use them too when you get in those moments.
So why would we use essential oils to manage your mood? Well, first and foremost, we know how amazing essential oils are because they're natural and safe. It's something that's really easy to utilize aromatically without having to worry about, when was my last dosage? Can I take another? Right? And so having something as easy as opening up a bottle and inhaling it off your hands, you don't really have to worry about that. When was my last dosage factor? In fact, I've got a diffuser running. It's one of the older ones that you can just plug a whole bottle into. And I've got a bottle of lemon running 24/7 in my front room right now because everybody's home and we all need that. Not only the cleansing factor of the air, but just that uplifting and brightness. But why else would we use essential oils to manage the mood? Just as Glenda had talked about, it really does trigger that emotional response in the brain really, really quickly. And it's very, very simple to manage your emotions. We're going to walk you through one of our emotional aromatherapy kits here that I once heard coined as essential oils for dummies because it is so simple to figure out which oil to utilize.
So just a quick little recap. There are 3 ways to use the oils. The first way would be aromatically. So we did that with dropping a palm or taking a drop in our palms, rubbing our palms together and breathing it in. Another way aromatically would be like Julie mentioned, running a diffuser. I try to have a few going, at different parts in the house just because we are home now more and moving around the house. You can use them topically as well. I love when I am kind of having a lot of those anxious feelings or just in a really stressed out moment. I love to put some over my pulse points. So like right on my wrists, kind of behind my ears. Perhaps if you're having feelings of sadness over your heart, is another great spot. And then also you can take the oils internally. And I just love to be drinking them in my water because it helps me to drink more water. And plus citrus oils are so cleansing to our body, so that can help too.
So as we talked a little bit about aromatic usage, a couple things that it does, it affects your mood, helps with that emotional balancing. It cleanses the air. So when we are wanting to make sure that we don't have any airborne pathogens, putting something very cleansing like your citrus oils or your Purify or your On Guard can both be really great for your diffuser. Opening your airways for the respiratory system. So this can be really, really helpful if you're dealing with some tightness in the chest. Our Breathe blend, the eucalyptus, peppermint, cedarwood, frankincense, lemon, thyme, they're all fabulous for opening up that respiratory system. And then supporting a memory. So this is really hugely helpful for students that are trying to study. And right now we have a lot of families that are home where they're trying to get their kids to focus on a certain topic. And one of the things that my daughter did is she has 4 different classes. She's taking college classes right now. And each class she has designated a different scent for. So she has a little oil bottle that she uses in her diffuser when she's studying her chemistry. She has a different aroma for when she's wanting to do her Native American history. So it allows her to really let the subconscious brain pull that information back into her conscious so that when it comes to test time, she allows that aroma to participate in pulling back those memories as well. So some really great ways that you can utilize essential oils aromatically at this time. And we have a variety of different diffusers there on the screen, but something to remember is putting it on you, you can become your own walking diffuser. And something as simple as a diffuser necklace or a bracelet can be really helpful too.
And if you don't have any of those, a cotton ball.
Oh yeah.
You can put some drops on a cotton ball and just kind of tape it to whatever you're wearing. Work with what you got in your homes, people.
Right?
Yes. So I love this when they introduced the emotional aromatherapy line, maybe like 3 years ago now. They also introduced us to this wheel, and this is what makes using these oils so easy and kind of takes some of the guesswork out. So there are 6 blends. Start at the top there. There's Motivate, our encouraging blend, Cheer, the uplifting blend, Passion, the inspiring blend, Forgive, the renewing blend, Console, comforting blend, and Peace, the reassuring blend. And with Motivate, for instance, that oil blend is really a combination of a lot of different mint and citrus oils. And then if you move to Cheer, it's a combination of a lot of citrus and spice. And then if you go into the inside of the wheel there, it shows different emotions. So if you are perhaps feeling bored, which that totally hit me yesterday, the Passion Inspiring blend might be good. So you can see how it kind of leads you to a couple of the blends in the wheel there that you might, that you would find useful or helpful in those moments. A lot of the times too with these blends, I'll sometimes just pick them up and see which one smells the best to me. I think that I used to subscribe to the thought that, if you don't like the smell of it, you need it the most. And I kind of don't feel that way as much anymore. And Julie, maybe you have a different opinion, but I think when you're using something for emotional support, it should smell really amazing to you and really good. So, pick one that speaks to you. If you have trouble finding an oil to use sometimes.
Sorry. Answering machine.
Just keep going till you find one that kind of just lights you up, because I think that's important.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. That whole if you don't like it, you need it. I think there might be a little bit of truth to that, but whether you need something and whether you're ready to accept what it has to offer you, I think are two very, very different things.
Exactly.
And having something that you need in front of you screaming down your throat, if you're not ready to accept it, you're going to end up rebelling. And so, at least the rebellious nature of me chooses that. But having something that you really feel drawn to, I think, can be far more healing.
Yes.
And one of the other things that I have heard about this emotional wheel is covering your eyes and then just releasing them in the very first color that draws you in might give you a little indication as to where you ought to go today.
Ooh.
So some fun ways to use this emotional aromatherapy wheel.
And also I mentioned, if you want to find this wheel, it is on doTERRA.com. And I'm pretty sure if you just type in the search bar, emotional aromatherapy wheel, you will find it on that website if you want to refer to it again.
And, when we're talking about how to use the wheel and how to choose your oils, and in all honesty, choose what you feel drawn to. You're not going to do it wrong.
That's a great point.
You cannot break these oils. They will be awesome for whatever you need them for in the moment. Find what feels good to you.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point.
So it comes in a couple different variety options. This guy here is our system. It's all 6 oils, and it's in the 5 milliliter dropper bottles. So these are great in my opinion. I think it's a better value, even though they're a little bit more pricey than the touch oils, but these are they're great because you can then turn around and buy 6 empty roller bottles and a bottle of fractionated coconut oil and make your own roller bottles and still have dripper bottles to put in the diffuser.
It's a cute little box. I love
Mm-hmm.
it. Oh, so here's a little more on each oil, starting with Cheer. This one has wild orange, clove, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, and cardamom. Promotes warming and uplifting feelings to help brighten and invigorate your mood. Use when you need a boost of optimism or cheerfulness. I think we could all use some of that every day.
I think that you're right. Yeah. As we go through this, we are in this weird time, right, where we're emotionally stressed and it affects our immune system as well. And that's one of the biggest things that people are concerned about right now. And one of the really amazing things is how beautifully diverse these essential oils are, because not only can you utilize these to uplift your mood, but also utilizing these helps to boost your immune system, because there are tremendous essential oils in each of these different blends that are great for, that have fabulous antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial properties to them, and really helps to boost what strength you have within your own person as well.
Yes, and I just grabbed my emotional healing book. I was just going to look up Cheer. Give a little more insight here. So this blend of citruses and spices was formulated to assist those who are in need of cheerfulness. It is especially helpful for individuals who feel heavy-hearted or who have been weighed down by many challenges in life. And I think that's everybody right now. We're trying to find a new path in a kind of a different world. Encountering repeated trials over an exhausted period of time can have crippling effects and may even create an expectation of permanent suffering with no hope or relief. And Cheer encourages individuals who are overcome by feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. It helps restore one's hope when they have been stretched beyond the limits of their endurance. This blend inspires faith that life will work out for the best despite difficulties and setbacks. Gosh, I could cry reading this. Cheer reminds individuals there's so much more to life than the hardship we are all experiencing, and to determinedly hold on until they regain the hope and joy they feel they've lost. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does
So,
this come in a 4-ounce bottle is really my question.
right? Here's your new routine for today. Get up and pour cheer all over yourself.
Right? All right. I think I'm definitely putting this on my next order. Extra bottles. Lots of them. So Motivate is our next one here, and this is a fabulous blend of peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, and melissa. It helps to promote feelings of confidence, courage, and belief. Great when you need to regain that confidence or counteract feelings of doubt. You know, a lot of people are moving to this online platform. And one of the biggest things that I hear around me is, I don't know how to do it. You know, having that fear factor around what you don't know. And so Motivate is just that great little encouraging blend that gives you a little cheerleading section, helping you keep moving forward when self-doubt or not believing in yourself kind of gets in your way. It's a great one to diffuse if you're wanting to tackle that, those tax papers or that new basement project that you've been putting off. Now all we have is time. And so something like Motivate in your diffuser can be really helpful this time.
And I won't read all of this, but just a few sentences popped out. Motivate fosters confidence to follow through with one's creative inspirations and intentions. It also imbues a warrior-like spirit and strengthens individuals to face adversities and challenges. I thought that spoke to you, you know, mentioning lots of people trying new online platforms. This blend is especially helpful in times of weariness and discouragement when one has lost the energy and motivation to complete important life tasks, such as caring for sick loved ones or assisting others in need. Oh, there's so much goodness in here. It confidently reassures that they do have the courage needed to face another day. So after you pour cheer all over yourself, add a little Motivate.
Right. Thirdly, we have our Passion Inspiring Blend. Now this is that blend of different spices and woods, and Passion here has cardamom, cinnamon, clove, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. So this is a fun little spicy blend that is fabulous in your diffuser when you're wanting to feel more inspired. I personally love to mix Passion and Motivate together in my diffuser. I think it's a really fun little blend, and it helps me to feel motivated to be more creative. You know, our creativity kind of feels stifled sometimes when stress hits. And so utilizing something like Passion in your diffuser or on your person can be a really great way to get back into that. Maybe you've been really wishing that you had time to get creative, to start painting or to start, I don't know, sewing or whatever your wood whittling, right? Whatever your creative outlet might be. Now we have time, and sometimes we just need a little extra passion to push ourselves back into that direction.
And I'll add with Passion too, you know, I've been reading a lot of articles, and so much of what is happening around the world, there's lots of people that are kind of calling it like a reset, or that people are being forced to kind of go to their authentic self. And so this kind of spoke to me. In the book here, it says it challenges individuals to use their creativity and imagination to fulfill their true life's passions. In short, when life has become a dull set of routines and obligations, Passion acts as a reminder to rediscover one's inner passion.
This will be interesting. once all this comes to fruition.
Yes, it will.
What we discover as the new norm. All right, so the next one here on our emotional aromatherapy oils is our Forgive blend. Now, this is a beautiful blend of bergamot, juniper berry, myrrh, arborvitae, and thyme. This is fabulous when you are needing to feel more at peace. You know, oftentimes we get so consumed by that negativity, anger, guilt, and whether you feel like you need to forgive somebody else or whether you feel like you need to forgive yourself, this can be a really, really powerful blend. And what I have found so fun is this one and the next one, I can't seem to keep on my retail shelves. You know, people are so drawn to these essential oils, and they're so, so, so helpful for helping us to have a little bit more of a calm heart.
Wow. Are you ready for this?
No.
Forgive challenges individuals to let go of bitterness and hostilities and to embrace other people as an extension of themselves as part of the human family. Wow. It reminds individuals to live by the golden rule, to treat others the way they themselves would like to be treated. It invites individuals to free themselves by realizing that others are usually doing the best they can and deserve compassion and forgiveness. Oh my goodness. I think that, you know, we're in this really bizarre time. And even if you just took going to the grocery store as an example right now, depending on how you're feeling, I think there's a lot of room for judgment just looking at other people's shopping carts. I've been thinking a lot about this lately, where some people like to call out everyone and, you know, in this time where people are just buying so much, but on the flip side of that, they could be buying for half of their neighbors.
Right.
So I think it's important to kind of
Let go of judgment.
yes, and for some reason this oil also helps with judgmental thoughts, and that just kind of popped into my head because we really don't know. I mean, yes, we're all kind of going through the same thing, but everybody is being dealt kind of a different hand within it. So there's some people that, you know, aren't working who would love to be working. Then when you look at all of, you know, the truck drivers and the grocery store employees, like they get no downtime right now.
Yeah.
So everybody is kind of in a different position within everything that's happening, but it's important to just kind of have that compassion right now too.
Great reminder.
Yes.
So peace is our reassuring blend. This is the one that when you are stuck in these times of doubt and troubled mind, peace can be this fabulous warm blanket or a nice hug that you can feel when you're feeling a little unsettled. So this has ylang ylang vetiver, lavender, marjoram, clary sage, and spearmint in it. And again, this is just such a nice one to put on your pulse points, behind your ears. You could totally diffuse it. I don't know why I really enjoy wearing the more cool colors of this wheel and diffusing the others, but that's my own personal preference. Yeah.
And in the book here, it says, peace invites individuals to connect to the true source of unending peace and let go of control and excess attachments in order to experience the incredible peace that flows from the divine. It invites individuals to trust in divine goodness and grace. Peace affirms that no amount of control or effort can fill the empty soul. It reminds individuals that only by connecting to the divine will they cultivate lasting peace. So it'd be a really great one to use for meditation as well. Help kind of quiet the mind. Where was Console?
You know, honestly, I must have missed it.
Well, that's all right, but there's something I wanted to mention because I had been holding on to this for Console. So Console is a blend of frankincense, patchouli, ylang ylang, labdanum, amyris, sandalwood, rose, and osmanthus. And I wanted to bring up this article that I saw the other day where sorry, I don't remember who the author was, but they talked about how we're in a time when everyone is grieving because everyone has lost something in this whole transition. And when you really think about that, when everyone grieves differently, everyone experiences loss differently. So different ways of acting out might be coming forward. And it was just such a powerful article, and I was going to try and remember to save it, and I don't think I did. But Console is a great blend to, place over your heart, just to help with that grief. Let's see what sticks out in the book here. It soothes emotional pain after periods of extreme stress or trauma. Console assists individuals who are burdened by loss, grief, or tragedy. When past emotional hurts resurface, Console can assist in releasing these emotional burdens. When a storm is raging in one's heart or mind, or when there is no relief from fear, emotional pain, or anxious feelings, Console can assist individuals in taking the first step towards healing. It encourages individuals to seek divine intervention so they may experience the ever-present mantle of warmth, love, and consolation. Console helps ease one's burdens, assists in experiencing a serene heart and mind, and guides individuals towards emotional rest. So just wanted to mention that.
I love that.
Yes.
I know that I've mentioned this probably every other webinar that we do, but I really appreciate these. I really enjoy diving deep into each of these oils and having conversations about them like this. It's one of the best things that I have really found in my doTERRA life is the community of people that appreciate similar things to what I appreciate, and having an opportunity to sit and talk and bounce ideas about these oils and how we're utilizing them and how they're affecting us can be so healing and powerful all on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just really appreciate this time. I appreciate each and every one of you for participating with us today and each week, that you allow us a place to come together and have this little oily family. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. So the emotional aromatherapy line, so like Julie mentioned, you can get them in the 5 ml bottles, but they also come in roller balls. I love to keep these in my purse. Well, right now they're just scattered all over the house.
What's a purse?
Right? Why would you need a purse in your house? Well, go from one room to the next.
The purse and the bra and the shoes have all kind of gone on the wayside.
Truth, yes. But these roller balls, they're part of our touch line, and that means that they've already been diluted by doTERRA to some perfect magical ratio with some fractionated coconut oil. So they're great to use, just apply right to the skin. And great, like I mentioned with the emotions, I love putting these, on the insides of my wrists, behind my ears, over my heart, getting some of those pulse points, sometimes just rolling right under my nose so I can smell it. Just getting it on your body.
Mm-hmm. Anya Ninya. So a couple other essential oils that we would not want to forget about today, one of which is adaptive. Now, this is a fabulous, fabulous system that they've created that has a blend of lavender, magnolia, neroli, sweet gum, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, and rosemary. And they have it available in both a 15 ml size and a 10 ml roll-on. This is a fabulous blend specifically for helping with those anxious feelings. Now they came out with this, just this past convention, and they've been doing some really, really tremendous studies on it, and having so many great, fabulous stories of people that are able to finally calm their anxious mind. And then there is a capsule there on the right hand side, and this has lavender, coriander, wild orange, fennel, scilentium, GABA, and ahi flower. So this is a great supplement that you can take either in the morning or at night. Some people do both, and it just really helps with that stress relief. It helps to calm you down and kind of gives that whole neurological system like a reset button.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 sentences here I have to share. Adaptive cautions that self-judgment and self-loathing are functions of the inner critic and only inflict further trauma on an already overwhelmed soul. Adaptive teaches the need for kindness towards oneself and self-acceptance for wherever they are on their journey. So something else I was thinking about that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned today is, because I find myself doing this. It's like, okay, well, I'm home. I should be working. I should have the house clean. I should have done all those projects I wanted to do already because I've been in the house for a week. And, I think that within that, and maybe some of you have already encountered this, you kind of just have to let all of that shit go and just kind of be in the moment. I was talking, I don't know if it was another webinar or something, but about being present and trying to stay positive. So being present, if you woke up today and you feel sad and crappy today, to, honor that, sit in it for a little bit and then let it go. But trying to pretend is not going to help. So, and I think that's hard for some people sometimes to understand, that you have to really kind of acknowledge how you're feeling before you can really move forward. So this blend is absolutely incredible and can kind of help with that. But also really don't pay attention to that inner critic. I mean, that inner critic is freaking out and trying to control something that we have no control over. So I hope that helps. Yeah.
Helps me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else we have in here? Mood management kit. So this was doTERRA's original emotional aromatherapy set. And it's 4 of our original blends here. Elevation is the joyful blend. It helps to elevate a mood and promotes feelings of confidence. This is a really great citrus and floral blend that has Melissa oil in it. So if you wanted to utilize Melissa for its uplifting properties, Elevation is a fabulous way to do so. Citrus Bliss is a blend of different citrus oils with a vanilla undertone, and this is a great one for helping to reduce stress, and it can be energizing. So this is another fabulous one for the diffuser right now. Or, put a couple drops in your cleaning spray as you're going around and doing some of your deep cleaning. It'll be a nice aromatherapy way to cleanse your home. Serenity is our calming blend. So this is calms emotions and promotes relaxation. I think I lied. They've recently changed the subname of Serenity to the Restful Blend. So if you're trying to look it up in one of our third-party books, Serenity is the Restful Blend and Adaptive is now the Calming Blend, which is why they changed that name a while back. So Balance is our grounding blend, and this helps to promote tranquility and eases anxious feelings.
All awesome go-tos. And something else that we, can't help but stress, stress. is your nutrition can also impact your mood. So what are you eating right now? I have found my moments in the last couple of weeks where I stress eat, and all the chocolate and all the gluten-y things I try to avoid have been sneaking their way into my diet. But it's important to make sure that you're giving the body the nutrition that it needs to keep that immune system nice and strong. So our Lifelong Vitality Pack is just packed with awesomeness. We've got omega-3 with 9 essential oils, antioxidants, vitamins and minerals. Most people that take this claim that they have more energy. They get sick less often. They have less pain. They sleep better. They feel less anxious. They feel more focused. Just really powerful pack there. I know that my husband finally started taking this. I've only been with doTERRA for 9 years. And about 3 maybe months ago, he started doing this, and he has told me that he feels like when he wakes up in the morning, he's had a much better night's sleep. And he has definitely experienced that he feels less pain in his body too. Good stuff in there.
It is good stuff.
We could talk for another hour about it, but we won't.
And we won't. Not today. So a couple ways that you can get some of these great oils into your home. If you are not yet part of our doTERRA family, we've got a couple of really fabulous essential oil starter kits that can get some of these great oils into your home. The Healthy Essentials is one of our latest and greatest starter kits, and this guy has our copaiba along with balance and adaptive in it, and On Guard, Breathe, Digest Zen, lemon, peppermint, lavender, and deep blue. So this is available now, and I just opened up my email this morning and found out it is also 20% off. So that's a really exciting special bonus available for this last week of March. So if you have a friend or a family member that's been looking at utilizing essential oils for maybe their emotional and their physical health and well-being, this is a great, great, great starter kit for that.
Mm-hmm. We also have the Healthy Habits collection that comes with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and Deep Blue Rub, Lavender, Frankincense, Balance, Lemon, On Guard, and Terrazyme, a digestive enzyme. Super amazing. Probably one of my favorite supplements. Good stuff. So that's another kit that people can get started with. Is this one 20% off also?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So all of these kits here are 20% off. Again, if you have friends or family members that have been kind of sitting on the fence, now is the time to help them get their own membership, because if you have your membership, you know how amazing it is to get these oils not only at a discount, but also have the opportunity to get a bunch of freebies throughout the year as well.
And delivered right to your doorstep. No need to stand in line. 6 feet away from everyone else.
And if they are interested in getting one of our membership kits, both Glenda and I have the opportunity to help you out with that and have your friend or family member get some extra freebies with their enrollment order. So Citrus Bliss is available for free with a 100 PV enrollment order, and with a 300 PV order, Citrus Bliss and Adaptive. So once again, if you have a friend or family member, please reach out to us before you help them enroll, and we can help them to get these free oils with their enrollment kit.
Mm-hmm. And then for all of those that are already wholesale members or wellness advocates, we wanted to just point out this amazing immune support kit that is available. Only available if you're on the Loyalty Rewards program. There's an added savings for getting these together. And I just want to point out that a few things in this little kit here are some that have been on back order, and some that are still out of stock, including our On Guard Plus soft gels. The On Guard hand sanitizing mist, which is back in stock, limit 1 per account. But you can order up to 5 of these kits. And it's got just a powerhouse in here with Copaiba, Breathe, PB Assist, our probiotic, Oregano Touch, and On Guard oil. Some good stuff in there to help support your body.
Mm-hmm. And our Calm and Harmony kit. So this is another LRP only kit. And what that means is that you can absolutely buy these oils individually without being on the LRP, but as an LRP order, once again, that is our loyalty reward program order, you can buy them as a bundle and save some ching. So this is a beautiful blend to help calm the anxiousness in your brain, really allow your body and your mind a reset. So Wild Orange, Balance, Serenity, Peace, Petitgrain, Serenity, Restful Complex Soft Gels, Cedarwood, and Lavender.
And we just want to thank you again so much for joining us today. You know, be mindful of your thoughts and be gentle with yourself in this time. And then if you love learning about essential oils as much as we do, we wanted to just mention a couple of other fun things we have going on. Of course, we will be back next Wednesday morning with another webinar with April Fun. We don't know what it'll be yet. It'll be a surprise. Then tonight at 7:15 p.m., we have a Support Your Immune System class via Zoom. Love to see you online there. Saturday night, we are doing Essential Oil Jeopardy. We did it last Saturday, and it was a hoot and a half. So if you're just looking for some fun, looking to see some other people's beautiful faces, we'd love to have you on Saturday night. And then we want to know what you want to learn. So if you have a topic that, you know, you would like to learn more about, maybe it's using oils with pets or cleaning with essential oils or pain and inflammation and essential oils, just let us know because we will put something together and we'd love to bring it to you.
And stay tuned. We will be adding all kinds of oil classes, virtual ones, on oilerswithamission.com. So hope to see you guys next week. Have a fabulous one.
Bye.